Hello, everyone. This is another Black Conservative. I'm Ryan Bowden. Thank you all for joining me. I had to chime in on this one. What I want to talk about in this video is the situation with Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, whatever his name is. I normally don't talk about this kind of stuff because I'm not really into this celebrity stuff. But when the celebrities do things and say things that are so immoral and so insane that it's just out of the box, I have to speak on it. And what I'm talking about here is something that Gabrielle Union said, I believe, in an interview in reference to a law that's going to be passed that's going to basically limit transgenders and children from getting hormone pills or hormone shots or whatever that is. Basically, this law in this particular state is going to limit young children from having these procedures done on them. And then Gabrielle Union makes the statement that you're being like a fascist state. You're being like a fascist country, kind of similar to what. Well, not a fascist country, but a fascist mentality, kind of similar to what my girl Cyndi Lauper said in the previous video that I talked about when she said the same thing about this stifling, if you will, or restraining of this extreme liberal leftist ideology of limiting transgenderism and limiting young children from getting these kind of changes in their bodies and so forth. She called it being similar or being compared to Adolf Hitler, Nazi Germany. Well, here Gabrielle Union is saying basically the same thing. Now, let me say this. If you're a parent, look, you have the right to do with your children what you want to do. That's their child. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, Gabrielle Union, this is not her child. This is Dwayne's child. This is his child. And the mother, it believes that Dwayne is trying, I hope I'm saying this name right, please forgive me, but you know what I'm talking about, is trying to profit off of his biological son, child being born a biological male, but transitioning over to a female. She believes, the mother of this young boy believes that Dwayne is trying to profit off of this by making deals with Disney, who is the most sickest corporation out there. These people are sick and they need to be utterly wiped off the face of the earth. Okay, the mother of this young boy feels that Dwayne is trying to profit off of this. Now, going back to this whole deal, as a parent, you have the right to raise your child the way you want to raise your child. If you want to raise your child that way, that's you. That's you. If you want to raise your child to be transgender, that's you. If you want to raise your child to be a tree or a goat or a monkey or a dog or a rat, whatever you want to raise them to be, that's on you. You have that right. That's your prerogative. Or like Bobby Brown said, it's my prerogative. That's your prerogative. It's not my right to tell you as a parent what to do with your life. I'm a parent, but it's not my right to infringe on what you want to do with your children. If you want to kill your children and eat them, that's on you. You want to be accountable, that's on you. Do what you do. Okay. However, when you're a celebrity and you get out here in public and you tell people that this is okay and you're parading your son/daughter on TV and on celebrity shows and bragging about him, her, okay, with makeup on and all this kind of stuff, you're sending a mixed message. You're basically evangelizing or preaching this sick idea. That's what you're doing. And that leads me to believe that both of these individuals, okay, are tools of the far left radical communists and the Illuminati. You're just tools of the elites to push this ideology. Because I guess the idea is to influence the minds of others. And let me take that back. I'm not going to even say guess because I know too much. I've studied too much and read up too much on it. It's not even a guess. I'm going to be bold to say that this is all a part of the plan to feminize men to keep the population down. That's the ultimate plan, as population control. Because if you got so many men wanting to be women and women wanting to be men, they're not going to want to engage in the you-know-what with each other. So that keeps the population down, okay? So that will give more resources to the elite to consume upon themselves and use you and I, white, black, Hispanic, and whatever, doesn't matter your ethnic group or your subgroup, as slaves for their one world government. It is what it is. To me, they're just tools. But like I said, have the right to do what you want to do. You're a parent, do what you want to do. But when you get on TV and you get on the news and you get on these talk shows and you push this kind of agenda, then I got to speak out on it. That is sick, man. These people need help. And I can't help but wonder, who's paying them? Are they being paid to do this? Well, I would guess they are being paid, but my goodness, they must be getting a lot of money. But if you're being paid to do this and put your child out there before millions of people to hear and see, then money is your God. Money is your God. The problem with that philosophy is that money don't last always. Money is fickle. You have it one moment and you don't have it the next. You don't know what might happen. Particularly if that money is in the bank account, because it's not real money. That paper money is not real money. Gabrielle Union, Mr. Dwayne, whatever, that money is not real money. And if you start getting out of line with what the elites want, if they're paying you to do this nonsense, that money is gone. They're going to do with you just like they did with Kanye West. That's what they're going to do. They don't have to physically kill you. They just kill you financially. They just kill you financially. But I just had to speak on that because it outrages me to see these celebrities get up here and do this type of stuff with these children. In a sense, it's child abuse. If you really look at it, it's really child abuse. It's really child abuse because you're confusing that child sexually. You mean to tell me that boy, I don't know how long, I don't believe he's a teen. I don't think he's a teen at this point. But instead of trying to correct this behavior, let's assume that he said, I got these desires in me, and I just feel that I'm really a girl, and let's assume he came to the parents and said that. Okay. Instead of them having sense to say, okay, son, you know what? I think something's wrong with that picture. I'm going to try to help you. What do? They foster it. They feed on it and foster it and build on it. You can love your son and daughter and still correct them. In fact, real love is when you correct bad behavior. Real love is when you correct bad behavior. When you correct bad behavior, that's not hate, that's love, because you know that bad behavior in the future is going to destroy and confuse that child or that individual. You know that. So I can't help but wonder, do they really love this boy? Do they really love this boy? That's why I'm calling him a boy. Do they really love this boy? I'll tell you they don't. They don't. They love money. Money is their God. The Illuminati is their God. Not the God of gods. Okay? That's who their God is. So I just wanted to say that. I'm pretty angry about it and frustrated about it, but I just wanted to expose that because that's sick and disgusting. Okay? Sick and disgusting when you come out in the open and just push that kind of stuff. Like I said in the ending of this video, you're a parent. You have the right to do what you want to do with your child. I'm a libertarian in that sense. But when you want to propagate it across the news and on TV and before millions of people, influencing all these people's minds, you evil. You evil and you need to be exposed. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care how handsome you are. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all. See you again.